Alright Aries, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to this money and career reading for you. General reading for 20 March till 20 April with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading and it might not resonate for everyone. This is for everyone that's an Aries, dealing with an Aries, wherever you have Aries in your chart, especially in your Jupiter placement. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I hope that you're doing amazing. I hope that you're doing really, really well. My beautiful, beautiful cosmic siblings. Okay, dokie. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. If any of you are interested in card readings, you can always check out the links down below in the description for my card reading courses. There's a free Oracle card reading course. There's a spiritual development course. So see what resonates for you. So we're looking at what you are bringing to the table. So we're going to look at what you're bringing to the table. What is your potential? What is the potential outcome? Then we're going to clarify and end off with an oracle card. Okay. So starting off with what you are bringing to the table, we have got Justice energy, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So Aries, I see things beginning to work out in your favor for you. I actually see things getting to a point where it gets better for you, where it gets easier for you, where life gets better for you, you know, where there's that beautiful balance that is coming through for you. So if things have been super challenging for you, if it has been super hard and you've been saying to yourself, you know, what's the point of anything? And I mean, life can be tough sometimes. So if that has been your experience, know that things are definitely on the up and up for you. And if that is something that resonates with you, if that is something that you are open to, then as I always would like to encourage, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to that. For some of you, the solution might be already there. So maybe you're struggling a little bit with confidence. Because I see for many of you, the solution's already there. What you need to do is already there. And it's almost like you know it, but you might be saying, well, maybe I should try this and maybe I should try that. And whilst it's obviously a good idea to consider everything in life and to consider all sorts of different things, you know, be careful that that is not actually an avoidance tactic, because that is sometimes a way, Aries, in which we sabotage ourselves. We say, well, I have to look at all the options. And I can't just commit to this and I can't just commit to that. And again, while it's good to, you know, to give pros and cons a very honest chance in this world, be careful that you don't you know, be careful that you don't, when it comes to pros and cons, that you don't sort of run a mile almost with yourself with it, okay? That you don't hold yourself back from, or let's rather put it like this, be careful that pros and cons doesn't become, or considering pros and cons doesn't become a way of sabotaging yourself. Be careful of that, because I see that populating for quite a lot of you. So it's not necessarily that you're doing the wrong thing, but you might say, let me hold out the moment before I just go ahead. You gotta trust yourself, Abbas, okay? You gotta trust yourself. And sometimes in life, we just have to take a chance. You know, yes, you may be right. No, you may not be right. But you're never gonna get anywhere if you keep on second guessing yourself, okay? That's just a fact of life. If you keep on second guessing yourself, you'll never get anywhere, okay? Let's see the potential here for you. So Six of Stars, which is the Six of Wands, Lover's energy, Gemini energy, Choice energy, and the Six of Cups. Okay. So first of all, 666. So 6 in tarot is a number of it's a number of hope. It's a number of, it's like a magical number really. It's a number of love, because when you turn 6 around, it becomes 9. So things have the potential here for you, Aries, to turn around very quickly and very beautifully and very abundantly. There's that possibility for you. Quick turnarounds, quick miracles are possible, quick breakthroughs are possible. So it's literally that saying in life, you know, if nothing goes right, then go left. That sort of thing. You know, if nothing goes right, go left. Don't force yourself, this is how it must be. You know, because like sometimes we have this idea in our mind of this is how it must be, and you know, if I don't do it like this, then I'm almost sort of like, you know, like I'm betraying myself or stuff like that. But more often than not, that is actually what's holding us back. Okay, if it doesn't go right, go left. That's it. Okay. Let's see what is the potential outcome here for you for money and success. There's definitely opportunities, choices breakthroughs coming here for you. Listen, don't be surprised if you get some amazing, mind-blowing fucking offer that you couldn't even see it coming a mile away. Like so big that like you couldn't even dream the dream for yourself. Don't be surprised if that happens, because that is very fucking possible for you. Okay? If it resonates with you, claim it for yourself. All right. Oh yes. A lot of people over the last year have actually asked me about my quantum life activation regression hypnosis, sessions that I offer, and I haven't been doing it for more than a year, but I'm back. So if you're interested, send me an email address down below in the description. I'll send you a video that gives you more information, and asking doesn't equate that you have to agree to it. If it's for you, it's for you, and if it's not, then it's not. Outcome here for you: the Moon, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I can see that you're heading in a direction where you're not only successful, and you're not only sort of like, what we see as money in the bank, so ka-ching type of vibe, but where you really get that inner sense of inner harmony and inner balance, where you are at peace in your life. So there is a lot of really amazing things that are possible for you. So try not to be too committed to it must be like this and it must be like that, because there might be a much bigger plan that life is available for you. Okay? Let's see, Aries, what do we have? Let's clarify before we go to that oracle energy. Let's clarify this energy that you are bringing to this stable, this beautiful balance. Also, if any of you are maybe facing anything at the moment, like like a disciplinary at work, or like a court case, or even maybe times are tough. Maybe there's a chance that you may, get foreclosed on your home, can't pay your rent, may lose your car, can't afford like a medical procedure, whatever. Be ready for big miracles, because that's loading for you at the moment. Big turnaround. So you gotta open yourself to that. And also the one thing that is coming up for you, Aries, is be very careful of, that idea of like, I must do it like this, and if I don't do it like that, then I'm going to be a failure. Be very careful of that. Okay? There is not necessarily just one way of doing things. And I do say that for some of you, you are recognizing your potential, which is great. But just, it's a good thing to listen to your mind, but when you are incredibly strongly motivated to do something, just for a moment, just breathe and just ground and just gather yourself and center yourself and ask yourself, where is the motivation for this drive coming from? Because I can say that some of you are driven by fear, by unresolved patterns, that sort of thing, like I'm going to show them type of thing, I'm going to show them that, this, like whatever, fill in the blank. Be careful of that. Because remember that it is the motivation behind the action that determines the outcome. It's very important to remember that in life. So any action that you take, it doesn't matter what it is. If your motivation is, driven by fear, then you're not going to like the outcome. Even when you get exactly what you want, and even if it turns out better than you wanted it, you'll feel unfulfilled because it was motivated from a point of unfulfillment. And your brain has to acknowledge everything that you bring to the table. Okay? Let's look at the potential. Whoop, they just fell out. How many cards are these? 4. So for me, 4 cards is about balance. There, one fell, it went up face down. I don't know what it is. But to me, that normally means that either you're blinded to something. I feel that there's something coming about here that, so maybe somebody has been a little bit of a scabanger when it came to you, but I see that you're getting that. King of Wands and the 7 of Cups over there. So, love. And, not just romantic love, but even love for the self, and love with others, and love with family and friends, and, all those sort of things, inner peace. Try not to always see the doom and glooming things. So you see something, you really like it, and you're like, okay, well, I shouldn't get too happy, because if I do, then something may go wrong. So I'm going to sort of protect myself from feeling too good about this, so that when the disappointment comes in, then I'm not that disappointed. It's like that saying that people have of, hope for the best, but expect the worst. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that? Because whatever you expect is what you're going to get. So if you're going to expect the worst, you're going to get the worst. Okay? It is what you put in, what you get out. It really does work that way. Okay? I see a big financial breakthrough for many of you. Do you need to know where it's coming from? No. The card face down in reverse. 6 of Swords. Some of you, I can see that you're coming out of patterns of sort of like codependency. You may not have realized that it was codependency at the time. I mean, I've heard that many times, you know. There may be some people that were taking advantage of you. There might be some previous people that are trying to come back into your life. And while there's not fundamentally anything wrong with that, you know, before you maybe let certain people back into your life, or even go back to the previous job, because sometimes, you know, people make this offer and you go like, I can't let this go past me, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. That doesn't exist. If you could manifest it once, you can manifest it again, okay? But I do see some previous energies trying to come back, and you might say, well, maybe it's going to be different. I have changed, they should probably have changed, which could be true. But I would be very careful about that if I were you, because I see someone maybe coming forth and they're all like smiley, smiley, but they may be having not the best of intentions for you. Be very careful of just, you know, trusting any sort of business deals or anything like that that just comes through. Read that fine print, and even if you think you 100% understand it, get somebody else to read it as well. You know, so you may be in business, you know, for a very long time, and you know, you get this contract and it seems very straightforward. And you know, when people typically tell me, you know what, Adrian, this is very straightforward, I sometimes go like, why are you feeling the need to remind me that it's straightforward, even if I thought it was, you know? So be mindful of that. And also just, you know, if you think you fully understand it, it really can't hurt to get like a, you know, like a lawyer or somebody to just look it over again, or second opinion. All right. Sometimes we blind ourselves to what we don't want to see. Let's see the outcome over here for you, beautiful, beautiful Aries. Death card energy, death and so rebirth, out of the dark and into the light. Star energy, Aquarian energy, humanitarian energy, helping each other, supporting each other, Queen of Cups. So things definitely looking up. The worst being behind you now. Things are really flowing for you. So again, there's not just one direction that you have to go into, because I see multiple opportunities for growth and success here for you. Multiple opportunities for growth and success. Okay? So forget the whole once in a lifetime thing. And even for those of you that want love, looking for love, hoping for love, wishing for love, I see that loading for you as well. Okay? So maybe you felt that before you can't have that, or whatever the case may be. It's available for you now. It's possible for you now. Okay, let's see, Aries. What do we have in Oracle energy for Aries, please? And if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Maybe share the video with somebody who can benefit from it, beautiful Aries. But let's see what we have for you. Far away places, get ready for new horizons. Can it get any more obvious? Get ready for big things in your life, Aries. Get ready for big things, mega changes, mega breakthroughs. And so it is. See you next time. Bye.